Omnitrix Touch V2. So they decided to re-release the Omnitrix Touch, but with sort of proper colors this time. If you watched my other reviews of the Omnitrix that have come out so far for Omniverse, you saw that I commented on how, in the show, these parts here are indeed supposed to be white, but all of the original toys had them in gray, so that I was pretty upset about that, just because I thought it was kind of a really big mistake. But so they did go ahead and fix it. They changed the parts that were gray to white like it should be. They also did change the parts that were green to a sort of clear see-through green, which I guess looks kind of cool. It sort of looks like a movie version. I wish I would have just left it the regular green just to make a completely show-accurate one, but it's still nice that this one's actually better. Other than the aesthetics, it is exactly the same toy. All the same noises, all the same functionality. Here they are next to each other. Here's the original version. You can see here solid green, clear green. These bits are silver, and these bits are white. But otherwise, they are the exact same toy. There's just that this one's more accurate. And just overall looks better. So more like the show. But yeah, all the differences are just aesthetic. Same exact deal. But we will go over the noises anyway, in case you haven't seen this. So, in order to start the noises up, pull this switch right here, and you will get the on function. And then this has 3 different modes, the first one being the alien transformation mode, and then you have the old Omnitrix music making noise mode, and then the secret message mode. So let's go ahead and open this up. So you press the button and this will pop upwards, and then this dial will come out. The box and such shows you opening it with this sliding downwards, which I'll have to do for one of the functions, but most of the time in the show it slides upwards, so that's why I do it, what I said in the other review. So right now I have it on mode 1 over here on the slider, which is alien mode. So you just basically press any one of these buttons and slide down to the center button to get the alien voice.
Crash Hopper!
So Crash Hopper. Oops, I did Crash Hopper already. Kick and Hawk. Wrath. Blocks. Feedback. Gravitack. And Shock Squatch. The same exact 7 from last time. Since they went ahead and made a new Omnitrix, I wish they would have changed it. They didn't necessarily have to redo all of them, but maybe add in a couple of the new ones, like maybe, I don't know, Astrodactyl, maybe Bullfrag or something, I don't know, Toepick, I don't know, just anybody new really, and just, I don't know, the worst, you never know, but just maybe add in some people. And I still wish that it would have 10 sounds instead of 7, because like I said before, this is Ben 10, not Devin 7. But so, that's primarily all it does in this mode. After you select anything, you just press this down. And it will make those noises. And then the second mode here, switch it over, press up the dial, and each of these will make a different noise. You got this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. And then they're basically all just sounds from the old Omnitrixes, and you can mix and match them however you want. So basically like that, just however you want to just make random beats with it. It's kind of a neat mode. And then it'll just make that noise when you click it in, and now it'll make no noises or any confirmation when you set it to the third mode until you press it out, and then it'll seemingly just make these little noises until it makes the old Omnitrix timeout sound. This is a code mode in which you enter codes to get other voice phrases from Azimuth. This toy comes with 1 in it in the instructions, which is a message from Azimuth. In order to get it right, I have to turn it like this because that's how they are. Let me just reset it. That's how they are represented by number. It goes, I believe starting here, it goes all the way around through 7. So if I remember this right, it was 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's the one you get with this, so. Nope.
You have great potential, young Tennyson.
So that's what you'll get if you press the code correctly. So I pressed 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe there are other codes with other toys, but I really haven't cared too much about it, and I usually just throw them away. So I think there might be a few more sounds for it with other toys, but I really haven't saved any of the codes. But so you can do that. It is a neat function. When you press it in, it'll just make that noise. And that's primarily all it does right now. Like the other one, you can get the little voice boxes from the 6-inch figures and plug it in here, and it will activate the features for it, but those sounds are not hosted here. But it is a function with it. But so overall, this is a pretty solid Omnitrix toy, just like the first one. Like I said, I do like it as one of the better ones because you have most of the functionality in it. Like I said, I do wish that they had included 10 alien voices as opposed to 7, and then possibly change the voices or maybe change some of the sounds around in general to make this more worth it for getting it. So if you haven't picked up an Omnitrix yet and you're thinking about getting one, I can recommend this one. It does have a lot of functionality with the 3 modes, with the code mode and the music mode and the alien transformation mode, and it is show accurate. So if you haven't picked one up yet and you want one, this is definitely the best one out there so far. If you do have the other one, unless you're like me and you're a collector